What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, Minders? Clash? What you guys up to? So, here's my thoughts. Enrique, what's going on? I was originally planning on grinding out Ascension and waiting it out for Trendy to put in some quality of life changes. And I just don't think... I was assuming it was going to happen next week. Well, I guess I shouldn't say I was assuming. I was hoping that it was going to happen next week. But I think if it was going to happen next week, we would be hearing hype about it from Trendy. I really do believe so. So, even though I spent all that gold... What did I spend? I spent about 30 million, I think. Even though I've spent all that gold upgrading stuff, I think I'm gonna not push. There's no word yet, Minders, and that's what makes me think that. Trendy's been pretty good lately about letting us know slightly in advance when there's going to be an update. I mean, we usually even end up hearing about little tiny hot fixes before they actually go live now, so... So anyway, build typos. What, do I have a typo somewhere? Oh, you mean your question above. Does the work without destruction pylon? I'm not really sure what build you're talking about, Clash. Assuming you meant the reflect wall, maybe. Yeah, I think it would work fine without. You'd have to upgrade it. Anyway, so my intention now, I mean, I'm ready to reset. I could do it right this second. And I'm just over the cap. I'm at 301 Ascension, which means I'll get 6... I'll go up 6 Ascension cap points for that. But I think I'm going to try to go another floor or two just to get a few more cap points. What's going on there, Beast Killer? Anyway, I'm on floor 67. I'm going to give it a shot. Basically, I'm going to go until I get either really crappy RNG or just have a really bad fail. Dragolich is a pretty good DPS pet for just about any hero there phase. Anyway, let's give floor 67 a look here. Like I said, if I get a really frustrating RNG, or if I just have a frustrating fail, then I'm just going to go reset. I figured at this rate, it's only taken me a couple of days to get back through the system. So, I mean, I could even just reset and just do a few casual AP resets and play some other stuff while we're waiting for some form of fix. I was ready to go though, but things don't operate on my time. They operate on realistic time, which my time and realistic time is not always the same. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, the only thing there, Beast Killer, is it just won't be as good in any of the things, because you have to split the Ascension up, is the only problem with that. Let's grab, I'm wondering if I want to just go one. Use one decoy. We do have 2 EMP lanes. I think I'll put a decoy here. And then a regular Skyguard back here. This one with the EMP and the dragons. Alright, we got Hex Throwers, Skyguard, Whompers. We got all the business. Well, now we're going to need some reflect beams here. And then I think a slime or two might be decent. I've been using ramsters a lot lately. I pulled the vicious strikes off of my trees and put it on ramsters. Nice, Enrique. That's awesome, man. Why don't we go... How many mobs is it? It's only 46 mobs. I think actually maybe cannon it up here. I was gonna say this would be a good case for ramsters, but it's only 46 mobs. I think the cannons will burn through those quite effectively, actually. Alright, Beast Killer, take it easy, man. See, let me do the bottom first. I usually like to save the middle for last since I end up dumping everything else there. This one's easy. We got Zerker throwers, unique sources of damage. In fact, don't need to Mystic, or don't need to Dryad it all down here, really. Grab my EV back. Let's see, the unique source of damage ones makes it a relatively easy lane for the most part. Let's see, I went all out. I mean, I even got my destructive pylon back upgraded and in my sand traps, everything. But, like I said, being unrealistic. You know, it's not like there's a huge team of people sitting there waiting to go. It's just a few people working, you know. Let's see, let's get one more source of damage here. And then I think just for good measure back here, I know a Zerker or two will make it up to the wall. So why don't I give them just one cannonball to play with here. Let's see, what tower would benefit the most? I would bet there'd be a lot of choices there, Minders. The first thing that popped into my head was the Nimbus, though. The Nimbus hits really, really hard and has really, really high crit, and it hits really, really fast. So if that was AoE, that thing would be crazy. It was AoE back way back. It was a mistake. But it was AoE. Yeah, this is 67, Alex, like Enrique just said there. Let's see. Let's get... I think I'll use a tree on this side. And then we'll go with a mystic wall over here. We got no throwers now, but that's Psyfrost Vanguard Whompers. I'm wondering if some of those little throwers could eventually come in with that. There is a mage in this one. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll sell something and put it in later if I have to. And what do we have here? We got Brittle, Wall Leech, Headstrong. So I want this stuff dead. I don't want it hitting my walls. How much? I've got quite a bit of DU left as well. Let's get some Ramsters out. Ramsters! Yeah, that's when it was really, really broken, Minders. No doubt about it. Let's just blast this lane down here. What else do we want? Well, there's 120 left. That would actually be quite perfect for... Perhaps some slimes? 3 slimes? Spread them out just a little bit so they don't all get disabled, or actually they're going to get frozen up. You know what? 120 is 4 cannonballs. Let's make it rain some cannonballs here. Got no geodes, right? No. Okay. And I'll kind of get some makeshift wall coverage in there too. Actually, I'll put this one back a little and give it a tiny bit of wall coverage as well. There we go. This is going to be a mess. Alright, Clash, take it easy, man. You won't miss much today. Like I said, I'm going to just go for a little while and then get reset. Hold on one sec. I forgot to load up the Logitech software here. I'm so spoiled. I just can't play. I can't play the Dryad without having my Logitech software running. There we go. All right, here we go. So let's see if this is gonna hold without me getting up in there. All those shieldies are gonna eat the cannons. But everything else is going to get mowed down, I think. Actually, some slimes out at max range may work pretty good here on this one. Yeah, the shieldies are definitely eating the cannons up. I didn't think about that. Was not very smart tower choice there. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting just... I went cannons everywhere. What a dummy. First run of the day. Forgive me all. Still waking up. I put cannons on all of these shieldy lanes, which is just silly. The derp. The derp is real. Lots of changes there, Paul. Exclamation patch in chat will give you a link to the most recent update. Yeah, I'd love to have that on some Bath Shard. I guess that's never going to happen, though. It's Xbox exclusive. I guess once you tag something Xbox exclusive, you can't change that, or Xbox throws a fit. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, this time I'm not going to just lace the dang thing with cannons. What do we get? Alright, we got away. We only have one Cobalt lane, or one EMP flyer lane. So I think... this lane definitely will not need anything more than that. And then I can put my decoy over here, and that eliminates all of the flyer issues for the most part. Yeah, cannons and ramsters kind of contradict each other. I don't know what I was thinking there. Alright, now we got 60 shieldies. So this would be a very bad spot for me to spam cannons. Oh, man. Cyfrost Vanguard Wompers. Eventually, I think there's going to be some of those little bomb throwers in this lane. So just in case, I'm going to throw that out there. And then I think it's full hamster time, maybe, for this lane. I got such massive range on these things now because I'm using double range. See, 3 hamsters. How much DU is that? That's, well, it's 350, but I already got the flyers in. That's 150, it's 180, that's 210 on this lane right now. Let me leave it for now. I'd like to add a Frosty in there too. What's going on there, Radioactive? See, this lane is kind of an easy lane. 22 mobs total is that. Now this lane is a good cannon lane for sure. And there are no shieldies. See, look at me waking up, doing the right thing. I think we'll just go like that, and that should steamroll that lane. And that leaves me 400 DU left for the mid. We got cyborgs. We got shieldies. Furry Fox, what's up? See, the throwers... The cyborgs are going to go to the other lane, so I'm going to put a tree here, and then a mystic wall here. And then we do have throwers. I'm just going to go ahead and put a reflect beam on both sides, even though theoretically I would only need one on the tree side here. And then, I tell you what, Ramsters and Slimes should clear this bad boy out here. Pizza, the Furry Fox, what's up? Okay, and it looks like the cyborgs are all going to be on that side. I'm tempted. I think I'm gonna get my... Get Destructive Pylon and a sand trap out there. The sand trap placement is absurdly terrible. In fact, let me just sell it all. Put the sand over here. Grab those slimes back. Where you at, little slimers? And then go... something like that. Now the cyborgs are still going to hit that, of course. But I've got 180 left. So why don't we do this? We'll go a Ramster there. A Ramster there and a Ramster here. And that's gonna leave me 30. I think I'll just throw a bee in, just because. I haven't tried to push the floors yet, Radioactive. I'm not really interested in it, to be honest, until they make some quality of life changes. To me, it's just not fun at the moment. I don't like having to spend so much massive amount of time redoing stuff if I make an error. I really would like to see some changes to that, and I think there's going to be changes to that, but it's a matter of when. So the highest I've gone is 72. Ideally, I really want to get my starting Ascension up to 210. I'm going to need some upgrades on this stuff here. This is definitely the weak lane. Hopefully that middle is going to hold up. Big push coming. Looks like it's holding so far, though. That, and you know, you're going to be able to, if you focus on getting your ancient power now, you're going to be ahead of the curve. Like the 120s and 130s that, I mean, well, people are into the 120s now. I'm not sure what the highest floor is at the moment. The last I looked, it was like 126. I mean, theoretically, with some ancient power, you should be able to just completely blow that away. So, I mean, when I do push the floors, my goal is, or my starting goal is going to be 200. That's really, you know, it's where the point where I expect to get to. Gear is based off of your highest geared hero, Mom Chill. So, and there's a range. So it's, if you're not geared appropriately to be doing the content, theoretically you could very easily get have a better drop in Chaos 6 than you could in Chaos 5, because basically you're actually getting loot from the exact same pool. But if it rolls low on Chaos 6, you know, and rolls high on Chaos 5, then you could get a better piece for sure. What's going on there, Mama? A few more upgrades, and I think this will hold out. A couple little guys are getting past. Well, you will get better gear quicker if you upgrade all your stuff, but it's going to cost you a bunch, you know? So it's just a choice you need to make. If you want to get through the next tier faster, then upgrade your stuff, but you're going to spend an absurd amount of gold, when realistically you could have got to the same place with just a few additional runs. So, I mean, that's just a choice you need to make. I've done both. I've gone through and grinded it, and I've gone through and speed grinded it and did the upgrades. I can tell you now that if, like, going from Chaos 6 to Chaos 7, because I've done it so many times now, with this, just with Onslaught, just over the last few weeks. But if you have maxed Chaos 6 gear, or close to it, and you upgrade it, you're going to be in max Chaos 7 gear within like 4 or 5 Chaos 7 runs. Or you're going to be getting max Chaos 7 pieces. You won't have all the gear yet, but you'll be getting the drops. So, I mean, it's up to you. You know, do you want to grind gold later and get the power now? Or, you know, it's a lifestyle choice. But yeah, completely up to whatever you just want to do. At this state in the game, before some changes come to Onslaught, the game is just straight up grind, you know. So just do whatever you want, to be honest with you. I mean, just playing, period, gives you a big benefit. So just make sure you're having fun. Don't get too grinded out, ground out, however, whatever you would say there. Come on, Slakelion, just die, would you? I didn't want to go over there. Looks like I'm gonna have to. What's going on, Dominic? There's ascension points, or actually there's not ascension points for the tree. Just with shards is the only way you can increase it there, Zero. There's 2 shards, Deadly Strikes and Vicious Strikes. I use both of them quite frequently. Currently I'm just using Deadly Strikes though. Not a terrible piece. I'm not going to bother keeping it now since I'm planning on resetting again. Wrong mama, I think there, mama. Maybe Mom Chill's not a mama at all. Maybe Mama's not a mama at all. It is the internet. South Etheria. Well, you know, it's got a good neighborhood, nice schools. Let's see. Wonder if I can get any of that. Oh, yeah. Let's throw one more upgrade. You don't get much value out of upgrading the Ramsters, but you really just have to do it. There we go. I'll put it into that slime. Ah, crap, forgot about Slickelion again. I'm gonna have to get him burned down quick next wave. And a little leg spike there. Alright, Dan, take it easy. Have a good one. Tomorrow, not sure what I'm going to be streaming, but I'm going to be streaming something different. There's a good chance it will be either 7 Days to Die or They Are Billions. One of the two. I got no tree over here. What happened there? Completely froze up. I'm going to end up getting smashed in here. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. I got lucky. Oh, that was Skarnash. I thought it was a regular assassin. Let them deal with themselves over here. A little more assassin-friendly killing area. Thanks for subscribing there, Heifer Gaming. I do appreciate it. Oops. Dang it. That's alright. Not the first time I've upgraded a wall by mistake. Alright, wave 5. I'm going to drop a bunch of stars over here because I'm going to blow a bunch on Slickelion. Let me get a few more stars built up here. This is, once you get out of the groove, these matches start going really, really rough. The frost lanes are just strong. This isn't the best map for using Ramsters. I should have pulled Vicious Strikes out of those Ramsters because they just don't need the range on this map. Oh, you know what? There's some more mana down here. Might as well, the last wave, might as well get whatever ups in I can. Get another one of those guys up to tier 4. Alright, there we go. So let me drop a stack of stars here. And then as soon as I get back to 3 stars, I guess, or 2 stars, I'll do up Slickelion here. Alright, here goes. Oh wow. Nothing was up on the wall yet. I got lucky on just the timing. The problem is they're just very, very powerful. It depends on what mobs are in the pack for what it does. Like this one, the worst part about this particular schedule I got in this lane right here are those frost orcs, which are those big guys that kind of look like cyborgs, but not really. Those guys are a pain in the butt. Oops. Keep forgetting I don't have any heals. Looks like the ogre's gonna get wrecked anyway. Yep. Yeah, you have to look at them. There's some little ranged bombers, the frost goblins. They'll throw little bombs that freeze your stuff up. And then the frost orcs have an AoE freeze around themselves, so anything they walk near will get frozen up. And then, of course, all your walls and towers and whatnot are all susceptible to shatter combos once they're frozen. So they can just take a pounding really, really quick once they get frozen up. Vicious Strikes is from Mastery 0. It's not in any chaos. It's for getting, what, 155 stars in Mastery. It's the second Mastery tier. I think it was the second Mastery tier. Alright, you guys are going to be disgusted by this build. I don't even need to know what the modifiers are. This is where the Dryad is too OP. Alright, let's see what we got, though. I am going to look. Okay, we do have a controlled burn lane. And that is going to be the guys that are coming right up through this lane. Detonator, air raid, increased physical damage. And we got long shot over here. What do we got on the skellies? Lethargic, bullet sponge, phased, brittle. Alright, so we don't actually need a wall here, but I'm going to put one anyway, because I plan on using a couple of bees. So why don't we go like this, like this, and then I'll put a flame aura right on each stair. Oh, this is going to be ridiculous, minders. This particular map is the epitome of ridiculousness, in fact. Farther source of damage away. Alright, well, let's get the flyers dealt with first. Let's get that. This one is physical, right, on the flyer lane? You increase physical damage, so... we got physical damage, flyer defense too, so it's all good. Alright, so let's go like that. I'll get a decoy right here. And then... where do I want this bad boy at? I'm thinking maybe up top here. Something like that. And that's physical damage. Okay, this one's got EMPs, so I think I'm going to go with my Skyguard with the totem on it. Yeah, this is completely a AFK Dryad map. I mean, I'm not going to use the Dryad over on this side that much. I'm going to go Ramsters probably. But it is 100% an AFK Dryad build. Alright. Now let's see, what do we want here? I want to make sure that this stuff gets mowed down without any problems. And we do have hex throwers. Let's grab an Abyss Lord while we're at it. Let's go like that. I feel like I could use something else. Maybe a PDT. Get a little poison damage going there. Anything else required? I just basically want this lane to be full AFK. You know what? A couple of cannonballs would make it full AFK. Actually, it's full AFK now once I get upgrades on it, but without having the upgrades on it. Alright, so we're good there. Now comes the ridiculousness. And let's go with a tree. Right. Oh, crap. I don't have vicious on my trees anymore. Gonna have to change my tree placement. Let's put it, actually, I'm just gonna go 2 trees. Just because I don't want to shard swap. Now, we know we've got a controlled burn lane here. And that's also gonna be Frosty Zerkers. So let me just get a couple of slimes here. Or actually, let me just get one. Do I want one or more? I kind of feel like I want more. Let's go with 2 slimes here, and then I'm tempted to throw a PDT in the mix too. Just to handle the poison aspect of it. I mean, I don't have to full AFK it. Let's see. Let's just go like that. That'll get everything poisoned. It'll be poisoned or oiled. What's that leave me? 440. It's a little bit light. Let's go 1 slime. There we go. That'll leave me 480 left, which is quite a few bees. And let the bee spam begin. That leaves me 120, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now, theoretically, we just kick back right here. Now, gonna have to regenerate stars quite frequently. And just keep an eye on the mini-map. Of course, once there's a few upgrades in, it doesn't matter if the sub-objective goes. It's like no concern at all. Once you get a few upgrades in on these bees, it is just crazy. There's a shard for your head called mana capacitor minders. That'll get you up. That gives you 100, and then you get another 100 from Ascension. Definitely going to need a few ups. Some more stars going. Get that 3rd bee back out. Things are making it a little further than I thought they would over here. Maybe a Frosty. I could take out one of those cannonballs and add a Frosty, and that would slow that lane up quite a bit. Didn't have mana capacitor upgraded. Yeah, that'll do it. I've done that a bunch of times myself. If you go double range on your trees and you just have 1 tree and you don't have controlled burn, you can 100% AFK this with just bees and trees. Doesn't matter what the lanes are or any other of the lane mutators other than other than controlled burn. That's awesome, Bruce. Congrats, man. Alright. Let's get rid of one of these and put a frosty tower in over here to slow these guys up. Let's see, where do I want it? Don't want to put it too close to that obelisk because that obelisk is going to be getting hit. I think that's probably good enough. Far enough out of range. That will slow things up substantially over here. And then a few upgrades and that lands good game. Might as well upgrade that flyer. Gonna end up blowing most of the mana this wave over here probably. I got a decent amount left. Let's see. It looks like that's it. Got enough for one more? Doesn't look like it. That should help. Once I get all of these bees in here upgraded, that's when it really becomes good game. Actually, I don't even think I need that slime. Most of the PDT bolts are actually hitting the top stair and not hitting the mobs. I mean, enough of them are getting down where they're still getting poisoned, but... I think I might get rid of that slime and redo my PDTs. Go for number 7. Basically, I'm waiting for quality of life, Enrique. As soon as they put in a quality of life update, then I'm going to get myself to my new ascension caps, grind out all the gear again, upgrade all my shards and do all that. And then push the floors. I mean, with the ancient power I've collected plus the new ascension cap increases, if I get to that, I'll be substantially more powerful than I was pre-update. But of course it's a matter of getting to that. And I definitely want... It's a big deal when you die. You really don't want to die. And I personally don't want to give up the defense power points. So the obvious choice is to get at least 5 more AP points and put them into that life leech. That'll make dying so it's not a thing. What shard are you talking about there, Allie? If you're talking about vicious strikes, that's... Uh-oh. Yeah, the controlled burn did me in. If I survive this, I gotta redo it. That and, you know, one extra tree is one less bee. That's hurting me as well here. Those flyers getting handled over there? Well, it was a little sketchy, but they got handled. Alright, I gotta redo this area here. So let me get rid of that altogether. And this the PDT that got destroyed was poorly placed. Tell you what, let me get... I wonder if I want to go up top with some of that stuff. Let's see here. Find a nice spot. Well, I think for this side, it's kind of an easy decision. And put it right there. And then as far as a backup one, I really need it up high. I'm thinking up there maybe. Yeah, I think that's the spot. Let's see. There we go. Now we're talking. That should remedy those problems there. Oh, I'm not sure the mana capacitor where it drops. Exclamation shards in chat there, Allie. We'll give you a link to the website that has all the shards and their drop locations listed. Let's see. We're pushing pretty hard over here too. I'm out of mana though. I had a Slickelion over here, didn't I? I don't remember. Well, we'll find out in a minute. No, I guess I didn't. Get that bit. I thought I upgraded. Oh, crap. Dang it, that was the frostbite. I meant to upgrade this. They look too similar. Alright, how we holding them off now? Little bit better now. Another round of upgrades on this side and these guys will be just melting. Yeah, a little less pressure. Do I play Pokemon? I do not. I haven't really played any of the Pokemon games. I was never really a big Pokemon fan, to be honest. What's that? Alright, maybe I've played something, because the wife's giving me looks like, what the hell are you talking about? So, I guess something. Now, my son was a huge Pokemon fan. I played stuff with him, I guess. What's going on there, Greg? Long time no see. How are we holding up? Over here. Not super powerful over here, but it's getting done. Let's see, let's upgrade that PDT another notch. It's definitely a tough lane. I think the not having vicious strikes made this much more difficult than it needs to be. Or not having vicious strikes on the trees. You can place the bees a little bit better. That and it is a lot of horde lanes down here. I actually thought going from floor 1 to 15 was really easy, personally. Their PvP. In fact, I've done it 100% full AFK. Just watching movies and whatnot. Yep, the Slimer's got to see what they're hitting. Don't really need this, but I don't want to have to worry about this lane either. Alright, that should make us a little bit fatter on this side. You can see them with the little slimes when they start bouncing. You know, this is when they have a target. Better throw a repair on this obelisk. Yeah, but doing this exact build with one tree and just spamming this area with bees, depending on how your modifiers come, it can make for just a really, really, really easy map. Which this, I mean, I got pushed a little bit in the first couple of waves, but realistically, this has been pretty easy. And even having not ideal lanes. If you have ideal lanes, it's just go get a drink, you know? It's a go get a drink situation. Actually, it may be getting to that point now. I'm sure this big horde push will get up close to the inside. The main thing over here is it just doesn't matter if you lose the objective, so you just don't even have to worry about that. You will lose a little experience if you lose the objective, but it's not going to affect the outcome of the run in any other way, really. And you've got a bazillion bees here for when assassins get on you. It's actually kind of mind-numbing if the assassins are in a controlled burn lane. Because then you have to wait for them to get off of you and drench them manually. But they have a million bees attacking them, doing no damage. You should just try going right to floor 1 of Onslaught there, Ryan, and not starting in the trials. A lot of people are saying that's a little bit easier. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe you just need to look closer at the modifiers or something, or the mutators. Because, like I said, I'm doing it and watching movies currently. Now, I've been using, for the AFK time, I've been using the Dryad. Which, like, the first 10 floors you can AFK with a Lava Mancer, too. Pretty easily. Just stack a bunch of fissures up at every entrance, because you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about cyborgs for a while. As soon as you get cyborgs, you just have to pull everything back. Where the stars at? They up top. You know, the answer to that is just make sure you have plenty of hero health, Enrique. When you get to the point where you start seeing assassins, if you have plenty of hero health, you don't have to worry about anything else. Just go stand in front of your defenses, and you'll be able to survive through the assassin attack while your defenses kill them. I haven't even been using Gatto fireworks or anything, or pardon me, Sparkle Party. Now, Sparkle Party, of course, is always a good choice for dealing with assassins. Woo. Little fail placement there. Yeah, most of the time the tree will heal you through the assassin attacks. If you've got some sort of a heal there. And Abyss Lord is a assassin's worst nightmare as well. The Abyss Lord and the Adepts. Come on, Gregory. There we go. Gregory getting a little uppity. Thing. Waiting for the neighbor to pull off here. He's got just the loudest. Oh, he started it up, turned it off, started it up, turned it off. Yeah, this one, I'm not using Deadly Strikes in the bees. I do have full range gambit, but if Deadly Strikes is another good alternative for this style of build. It just allow the bees to just plug away at them for ages. Anyway, so I plan on pushing through some ancient power, but I'm gonna have a casual few weeks until our next update comes, as I don't really have any goals at the moment, and it's not overly fun just to sit here and grind in the current state, so I'm not gonna just sit there and do that. Nice, Omni. Lekelion. Of course, Lekelion's gonna be on the slow road. The obelisk is gonna put a lot of work into him before he even gets there, it looks like. This is smiting away. Yeah, now the bees are onto him. When is the rest? I'm not going to be playing DD. I mean, I'm still going to be playing DD2 every day, but I'm not going to be playing it as much over the next few weeks until we get, you know, whenever a quality of life update comes. So it's actually a good thing. It'll give me an opportunity to play some other stuff that I've been neglecting or ignoring because of the DD2 grind, you know. Oh, I plan on resetting this stream, Omni. Basically as soon as I lose the map, I'm gonna reset. I'm not even worried about the gear and totems and stuff anymore. Not soon enough there, Nerdy Random. Soon as in, like, probably within the next month. But I don't know. I mean, I'm completely guessing on a time. As usual, I was being real optimistic and hoping that we'd be getting one next week, but that's just not realistic. EMP Zeppas? Wondering, do I want to spend the DU here or not bother? Yeah, why not? I'll spend it and not worry about the lane. Spend it and ignore the lane. Over here, we got Stabby Kamikazes, EMP Kamikazes. And what do they got? Proximity and Brittle. Lots of Kamikazes. I think I might just do this. Just go 2 of them. Then we got, what, Zerker Wompers with Wall Leech. That shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Let's go with a tree there. Let's get, just get some face roll going right here. Let's see. That's pretty good, really. Couple of bees, maybe? Call it good? No cyborgs in there to worry about. Okay, we got hex throwers up top and a controlled burn lane, but no geode and no cyborgs, so it's really super, super easy controlled burn lane. The number one thing for me there, Nerdy Random, is getting a restart floor button, or getting a replay map button. Right now, like, if I fail this map, I gotta go back to map 1 of the floor, which is not going to be very fun for me. It's just it's a large amount of time. Oops, I ignored that far lane over there. I'll have to go back over and hit that. Alright, so I know there's a solid chance I'm going to be fighting up here, so I'm going to use a tree for a wall. Know we need some of that. Let's get some freeze. You know what? Might as well just do the full enchilada. Actually, well, yeah, I like it where it's at. I was really hoping that that was something that was going to be hot fixed, but if it, like I said, if it was, I'm confident we would have heard something by now. So I don't think it's going to come over the next week, at least. And in a week's time, I can get right back to where I'm at right now. So I'm not super concerned. I'd rather get the AP points and start getting a little life leech built up. Do we want to just overkill it? I guess it's better to overkill it than underkill it, right? Isn't that the old saying? My old saying, I guess. See if we can get that close enough to get the buff. Is it getting it? Looks like it is. Yep. Yep, it's getting it. I'll throw one bee back there for good measure. Alright, increased physical damage. This one should be a face roll lane. I'm looking at the wrong dang lane tag. Alright, Spellbreaker, increased physical damage. I'm going to put a tree here just so I have some sort of wall. And then I think I'll use some bees and some cannons here. Because this one's increased physical damage, so bees and cannons should just wreck it. Let's go, let's go something like that. I think that's going to steamroll it. This is 67 there, Cookie. Air raid. I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm not going to push. I'm just going till I lose. As soon as I lose, the reset will be imminent. Let me put that Skyguard a little bit further out. Put it like right there. Oops. Dang it, I upgraded it instead of selling it. Alright, let me get that. Well, I don't have to worry about it. I'll make my way around to it. Geo Hex Whompers. This one, in theory, should not be that difficult either. Pain Aura. I can basically use whatever I want here. But, assuming I might do some fighting over here, I'm going to get me a tree for some heals. Do the old boosted setup. Might as well throw a lightning aura in over here too. I think we've got plenty of DU for it. And then what else? Only 33 mobs. I'm really overkilling it for 33 mobs. Let's just go like that. 1B. 1B back at the wall for the lot. Actually, there's no Zerkers. But whatever. I'll just keep 1B there anyway. Alright, let's see. No flyer lane there. What's going on, Sky X Hydra? Psyhex Zerker Wampas. 45 of them. Oops. Forgot about my reflect. Go like that. Let me get that reflect beam in before I forget. Nice there, Cookie. I've done it already. Minders, I did a video with it. Just lightning strike auras. Actually there's a couple of videos with just LSA onlys on the channel. Alright, 45 mobs. That should steamroll 45 mobs. And then I've got, what, 250 for this lane, which should be more than sufficient. And it is a phased lane, so these guys are going to be creeping as well, which will indeed help out. You have the hex throwers. Do I have this? Yes, I do. Alright. Let's see. Man, as slow as these guys are going to be moving, I feel like some Ramsters could really put some work in here. That leaves me 30 left. I mean, I guess I could throw a cannon into. Why not? Or well, I can't use a bee. I didn't put a tree over here. Yeah, it's pretty absurd the amount of range you get on an LSA when you double range it, though, Minders, no doubt about it. Fastest way to get defender medals is just playing, really. If you re-roll your dailies and try to get better ones, and then always make sure you do the weeklies, you collect them pretty quick. Let's take a look and see where I screwed up here. This is my first temple of the day, so I'm certain I probably missed something. I'm mildly concerned about this lane, but it's also only 43 mobs. Alright, let's just go for it, and I'll look and see which lane appears to be the weakest. And then go defend that lane. Try to see what's getting pushed. Looks like over here, maybe? Or was that just... yeah, a few upgrades will resolve that one. Looks like that top left lane is getting spawn camped, so that's good. Actually, it may just hold up just fine. So far, anyway. So far, so good. But, yeah, anyway, Sky, to expand on that a little bit, basically you get 25 defender medals for every trials map you do, no matter what the difficulty is. However, you don't want to sacrifice, just in my opinion anyway, you don't want to sacrifice a minute or two to do the lower tier stuff because you're just losing too much gold, experience, and loot. So, in my opinion, you always want to do the highest that you can, that you're capable of. And that way you're maximizing the amount of loot and everything you get. And still getting, still getting defender medals in the process. Alright, we got a game ogre lane. Nice. Loot pinata lane. Let's see. Now they did push to the wall here. Thinking just that might remedy that. Over here seem to do really, really well, but I do want to upgrade both of these. I want to get the buff off the obelisk. Plus, I want to make sure everything's dying, so the Skyguard won't be an issue. This lane did really well, but I do think I'll throw one upgrade into that cannon, just for a little bit more single target damage. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow as well. Nice. Sky. Or Inferno. Nothing wrong with that. That's always awesome, getting your first one. Let's see, let's do that. I didn't even look at this middle lane. I guess I can look... Well, I already picked up the mana pile, too. Let's do that. And where's Game Ogre at? Right here. And we got enemies explode. Splody splodies when killed. Let's do that. I'm going to throw a tree down here because I want to get a slime up there. So let's do that. Let's get that slime in place first. Got a buffed slime. Then flame our LSA, and could do another LSA just for the only 20 DU, right? Just because it is an ogre lane. See, alright, now we're going again. Man, I'm so glad I didn't start the stream already. Or didn't start the wave when that happened, because I started... It had to have been something on my connection end, because I started lagging around. Give it a minute to get caught back up here. That would really suck losing map 3 due to a connection issue. Make sure it's going to stable out. Let me check the frames again. Alright, I'm not dropping any frames. It shows I got a solid connection. I'm not even sure what happened there. I go AP on Dryad Minders, personally. The Starfall damage is just so absurdly huge. Alright, let's just do it. See if this Game Ogre lane is going to hold. And just continuing again to watch the mini-map here. Looks like something is making the loop over here. Looks like this lane is getting wrecked. I think it may have been just a Lady Orc. Like one Lady Orc is making the pass around onto the tree here. But it's, I mean, it's enough to sit here and stare at. Nah, I grinded that out, Luke. Refresh, Greg, if, like I said, connection issues. Uh-oh, I didn't look for bosses. Crap. Oh, luckily, it came on that lane. So it wasn't that big of a deal. I lucked out on that one. Go somewhere a little bit more assassin friendly here. Yep. And they despawn on me. Dang assassins. Alright, where'd it coming from? I missed it. Oh, looks like... Well, we know we got another... Okay, it's a geode this time. I'm gonna have to be on that geode. Let's see... Where are we at? Looks like in the mid. Psy-Hex Whompers. At least I don't have to put another wall down. That's convenient. Psy-Hex Whompers with Bullet Sponge. I think a Poison Dart Tower will take that Bullet Sponge right off of there. How many hours have I put into this game? Thousands. Thousands and thousands there, Luke. Probably like, I don't know, I'm guessing probably close to 7,000 or 8,000 hours between all the platforms. Let's see. More physical. Let's grab a few more bees. Just to put the buzz on things. Oh, you know, the other lane is not getting hurt by the physical damage. That PDT, in theory, will remove that bullet sponge pretty darn quickly. And then the bees, of course, will take it off as well. So that is a good thing. It allows me to put some upgrades in some of these other lanes that I needed some love on. This lane, actually, I think is... the wall took a couple of shots. Let me just throw a basic round of upgrades over here. And then I want to put some into that lane that's the big water lane in the mid. It's my favorite thing when all four of these water lanes open up. And you get just an absurd amount of power going here, just wrecking everything. It's so awesome. Let's see, I guess that's it. Another bee. There we go. Alright, now I said we had the geode, right? Yep, it's over here. Doesn't look like any other drastic changes. I don't know where I'm at just in this account on Steam Omni. I gotta be around 5,000 hours, I think. You got me curious now. Alright, let's just do it. Come on, Big Daddy Geode. Come rolling on out of there. That cannonball is going to wreck some stuff if I don't get that geode down quick. Yeah, that's a lot of hours, man. 4,000 hours. Good Lord, Omni, don't tell your mom. Your mom's gonna say, "What have you done with your life?" Alright, here we go. Oh, come on, assassin. Terrible timing. I got no heals. Oh, good Lord. Really? Oh. Please, Ramsters, get the job done for me. Alright, here we go. I didn't set myself up for assassins on this map at all. They've been such a non-issue. It looks like a stuck ogre or something, huh? Oh, I'm sure. Let's see, Psy-Hex, Lava Zerka Wompers. Going this way. We got Vampiric on them. 75 mobs. Let's go like that. Put the reflect beam at the top of the stairs. Actually, are they going to throw underneath it? I guess we'll see. They may end up throwing underneath that reflect. I might have to move it down a little. In fact, I'm just going to plan for that now and move it down. There we go. That leaves me 150 left. 3 rams, maybe? Kind of like to get some single target damage going here, too. 75 mobs. That's 5 cannonballs. Let's get the boom boom going. Why not? Get the boom boom. I do have a power pylon going on this wall. So I want to make sure the boom booms are getting a benefit from that. They're not getting much benefit from it because I've been plagued this run through with a lack of medallions. So I'm using marks on almost everything, and the cannons are one of them. Which I hate to do, particularly on a heavy hitter like cannons. But you gotta you use what you got, you know? And this is what I've got. In fact, let's just make sure there's not going to be an issue here. And let me double check. I did not see a geode there, right? Okay, no geode. And this time we got... Actually, that one, the geode boss over here won't be an issue. The Dragolich was a gift from Trendy, so there's no way to get it in-game. The wings come from those defender packs. Of course, I get a usable pair of Boost Monk boots the second I decide to go ahead and reset. I guess that's just how it works. Let me get some repairs on everything that's yellow. Oh, the yellow things. In fact, I don't think I ever upgraded this obelisk over here. Or did I put an obelisk there? No, I've got a real wall there, huh? Or no, I've got an obelisk there. I'm losing out. What am I thinking? Alright. Let's make it happen here. I'd kind of prefer to hang out in this lane and fight. That way I've got my assassin removal here. But, I mean, you gotta go where the mobs tell you to. I didn't repair that last obelisk. Let me go ahead and... it wasn't absurdly low, but might as well just go ahead and do it. Oh crap, I got 2 of them. Oh, this may have just cost me. Shit. I'm gonna lose my obelisk for sure. I didn't even see that one. Come on, Ramsters, get to ramming. Oh man, I got so lucky there. Actually almost dead. Yeah, you gotta look, you know? You go too quick and it's just, you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss out. I got lucky on that one, but I just went too quick. I just didn't see it, you know? That would have been a 100% full-blown self-induced derpage. And that's the worst kind, let me tell you. Alright, going from the far lane. Take a peek over here. These ogres are making it all the way to the end here before they die. That kind of tells me I need a little bit more love into this lane here. Look at me leaving mana behind last time. Oh, I checked. I just didn't see it. We've got another geode there. And another geode there. That's just rude. Rude. I could just take that cannon out and ignore that geode. That might be the way to go. Alright, Psy-Hex Zerker Throwers. Enraged. So these guys, ideally I want to kill them up front because they're going to get stronger the longer they stay alive. What do we want to do here? Get old Juice Spot back out here. I feel like, that reflects fine. That leaves me 140 left. There's only 28 mobs though. So 28 mobs, I'm not even going to sweat it. I'm just going to throw some bees here and call it good. Leaves me 20 more. In fact, let me move this bee over to this side. And then maybe for the last bit, let's get old Sparky out. Put him to work here. Let's do that, and that will help me with the flyers here too. Oh, I try to notice everybody, Luke. I miss comments and stuff all the time, but I do try. Or do I want to quit sweating this geode? You know what? I think I want to quit sweating that geode. So, instead of doing that, I am going to do this. And say, to hell with you, geode. I don't care that you're there. I mean, I'm still going to have to kill it, but I'm not going to worry about it. There we go. Even though the upgrade value is just atrocious on Ramsters, I still find myself upgrading them all the time because you want just a tiny little bit more power. Alright, whoop. I'm gonna have to AFK one sec, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. The door is the door. Still got packages coming from the holidays and whatnot. Anyway, let's see what we got. Okay, we know we got that geode here, yet I'm gonna semi-ignore it. The ramsters probably won't kill it, so I'll have to come in and get the final KBs down. But I don't have to worry about any cannons reflecting into my face over there. Alright, let's just do it. I got 2 geode bosses again. Everything getting handled in here? Oh yeah, steamroll. This lane is still a slight concern here, but it's only those couple of berserkers running past. The rest are not a huge issue. Yeah, I don't have any codes anymore. I should be getting some new ones soon, hopefully. There's not a set schedule on when they send out media codes for giveaways and stuff. It's just periodically I get them, you know. This one I didn't really need to worry about, but I might as well kill it. Because I am right here and everything. That other geode, ignoring it. Yay! The ramsters actually did kill it. I don't do giveaways on YouTube on VODs. I do them on edited content. Any giveaways I do on YouTube, their Love Jesus is, you'll have several days, and it'll be a video I post to the channel, and you'll just comment on that video. But like I said, currently I don't have anything to give away. So, you know, what can you do? I don't have it, you know. Come on, give me a defender pack. Nope. I did get one defender pack. Do I want to do the next floor? See, the thing is I don't really have time to do the next floor. That's another one of the problems. We need a way to save the game. Like, I've got a meeting that I have to be at in 30 minutes. Well, I'm not going to be able to get the next floor done in 30 minutes. It's just not enough time, and I can't do like the first 2 maps and save it. You know, that's another one of the issues. So, I think in light of that, sadly, I will probably end up just cutting it a few minutes short here. I'll go open that defender pack anyway. You know, like right now, I've got 30 minutes. I could stream for 30 more minutes, no problem. Yeah, you get defender medals in Onslaught. They've always been there, Love Jesus. But they're not there until you clear the floor. So if it's a 2-map floor, you have to do 2 maps and then you'll get 50. Or you know what? I tell you what I'll do. I'm not going to bother pushing. I'll just go do it. I'll reset. I hate to do it. Oh, come on, Blitz. Bad timing. Go over there, kitty. What do I have anyway? Oh, just the one. Well, one's better than none, you know? I got it from that pack that you can buy. The standard edition there, Luke. It comes with Dragolish and some gems. I love the 3-map floors there, Love Jesus. I just wish that you could save. You know, if you could save, then I would have 0 problem at all with having to do 3 maps. Anyway, I kind of don't want to stop. I wanted to go until I lost, but like I said, time is time. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try to get another floor or 2 out later on tonight. I could reset right now, but I just don't want to. You know, I really, really wanted to get some of those save features in soon, but, you know, I'm not the one doing it. I can't demand time frames when that kind of stuff takes more time than I, you know. I'm just like you guys. I want it and I want it now. But of course we don't have it now and we've got to wait. Nah, it's not dead yet there, Michael. If they don't fix onslaught mode, I think it probably will be. But they're not going to just allow that to happen. I'm sure they're going to fix onslaught mode. Now, I think I'm just going to call it here, guys. So, like I said, I do apologize, cutting things a little bit short. I'll get something else out on the channel tonight to make up for it. Won't be a live stream, but I'll do something. And just so you guys know, I'm going to be posting it on the community section, but I just decided to bail on Star Wars. For those of you that aren't aware of what happened, I went through, I played the entire campaign and recorded it in one sitting. Actually, in 2 sittings. The first 2 episodes I did in one sitting. And then I had some time, so I went through and played through the campaign, and all of my video files turned up corrupted. So basically I could play through the game again and record it all again, but you know, I'm kind of advertising a blind playthrough, and it would not be a blind playthrough. I'm going to know exactly what's happening and what's coming. So yeah. Anyway, I do apologize to all you Star Wars fans out there. I know a lot of people weren't overly stoked about that series anyway, so I decided to save myself some time. Now, I am going to post that up on my community tab today, but in light of that, there's going to be a new poll going up today as well with what you guys want to see next for a little side playthrough, as I'm going to get at least 1, probably 2 other playthroughs done prior to getting to the Onslaught floor grind. I want to do it. I really do. I want to push up. I want to get up to 150, 200, but I'm just not going to do it when it's frustrating. But anyway, thanks again, everybody. I do appreciate it. Appreciate everybody coming out, and I will see you next time. Love Jesus, if you click the community tab on my channel, you'll see the poll listed there, and you can just vote from there. It's not there yet, but I will have it up by the end of the day today. So anyway, thanks again, everybody. See you next time around.